gosh.
What's up, YouTube? Happy Sunday with you. This is your girl, Danny. And as disclosed in my last video, Sundays will be Storybook Day. So, I have several books here laid out on the table. I cannot decide which book to start out with. So, I've got my family here to help me figure it out. So, right here we have some series books. A couple series books. We have Cassandra Clare, City of Bones, which is the Mortal Instruments series. We have Kirsten White, Paranormalcy, which is a paranormal series. There's 3 of them. Then we have just A Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil by John Burnt. The Owl Killers by Karen Maitland. Stacia Kane, Unholy Ghost, which is a series. And going up here, we have Creatures of Will and Temper, a novel by Molly Tanzer.
Is this the first one?
New York Times best-selling author. Unnatural Creatures, stories selected by Neil Gaiman. A Penguin Classics, Shirley Jackson, Dark Tales. Penguin Classics, Anna Kavan, Ice. A Bright Empires novel. This is book 5. Well, maybe we ought to find book 1. So yeah, we're going to put this one to the side. And this is too bad because it looked like a really good book. Oh, this is a series book. This is the first one by Edna Jones, When the Owl Calls. This book takes place in the mountains of North Carolina. Alright, and now we are going to get to some of the holiday books that I've got. I didn't know whether to go with my normal favorite genre of books, which is mystery, paranormal type books, or since the holiday season's upon us, going with a holiday book. So, these are some of the holiday books that I have. I have Love-Inspired Family Ties, Gift Wrapped Family by Louis Richer. Diana Palmer's Christmas with My Cowboy. And then I have this one by Stella Cameron, A Cold Day in Hell. As you can tell, it is a Christmas book, but it is also like a mystery type book. And then I have Christmas Cards from the Edge by Jennifer Ashley, Lisa Catch, and Naomi Neal. And then I have Linda Lel Miller, Christmas in Mustang Creek, The Brides of Bliss County, and Carla Neggers, A Knightsbridge Christmas. So yeah, guys, so I'm not too sure which one of these books I should actually start out with. So why don't you guys tell me? Would you like just a regular book, paranormal type book, or a mystery book? Or would you like for me to read a holiday book? And I think my daughter's wanting me to read this one. Let's get their opinions. Chris, which book do you think I should start out with? A paranormal type book or a holiday book? We'll get to your opinion in a minute, Katie.
Holiday.
One of the holiday books?
Yeah.
Okay, which holiday book?
When the Owl Calls.
That's not a holiday book.
Oh, it's not?
No.
It's like a holiday book.
This is a book written by Edna Jones that takes place in the mountains of North Carolina. It says, Judith Oley was a privileged only child of an affluent family. She expected this life of comfort to continue when she became engaged to Dr. Jim Bradley, who was completing his surgical residency in Boston. That dream was shattered when he shared plans to participate in an isolated community of the Blue Ridge, a mountainous area in the southern Appalachians.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I really want to read that one.
Christmas with my cowboy. That sounds interesting.
Okay, so
My cowboy.
if nobody knows, we'll just make it. I mean, if that didn't tell you, then you live with your head in a hole like an ostrich. Chris is gay.
Oh yes.
So he wants to go with this book, this one, by Diana Palmer, Christmas with My Cowboy. Okay,
Hello?
now let's ask my daughter, Katie, which one do you think? She's a little shy, guys, so
This one.
she thinks we should go with Kirsten White, Paranormalcy.
Look at the back.
Vampires, I see things you can't see. Werewolves, I find things that hunt you. Fairies, I am your protector. Shapeshifters, but even I can't protect you now. Paranormalcy seduced me, the two sexy paranormals who vie for Evie's affections each had their own victory. One won Evie's heart and the other won mine. Let's see what the inside has to say. Here's the lowdown. Weird as it is working for the International Paranormal Containment Agency, Evie's always thought of herself as normal. Sure, her best friend is a mermaid, her ex-boyfriend is a fairy, she's falling for a shapeshifter, and she's the only person who can see through paranormal's glamours. But still, normal. That does not sound normal to me. But what is normal these days? Anyway.
Don't look at me.
Only now paranormals are dying, and Evie's dreams are filled with haunting voices and mysterious prophecies. She soon realizes that there may be a link between her abilities and the sudden rash of deaths. Not only that, but she may very well be at the center of a dark fairy prophecy promising destruction to all paranormal creatures. So much for normal.
I know, right?
That really sounds really interesting, guys. So, this is a 3-book series. Paranormalcy is the first one, Supernaturally is the second one, and Endlessly is the third one. I have the first one and the second one. So but I gotta find the third one if we go down that route. Okay. Now, my opinion, I would either pick the one that my daughter picked, or this